versus them. So far what we got going on, we're in the water. We're out here on the lake. We got us some bait, but what we're gonna do is go tie some limb lines on. We get done tying them limb lines on, we're gonna try to catch us some bait. We'll take y'all along with us along the way. We'll see you in a little while. All right, guys, we're coming up on one of the first trees we're gonna tie to. Ephus was just taking that limb line off, that little jig we made. If you're interested in seeing that, go check out another video. I'll post it at the end. But we think we're gonna do pretty good catching fish right here. Some good trees, we're gonna find us a good limb, and we'll keep y'all posted on it. Guys, Ethan's trying to tie our first line on. We also gonna surprise y'all with a little bit of this. I think we're gonna just throw about 5 out. We really want to try to keep this just limb lining. So that's what we're gonna do. Y'all stay tuned for this, and we're gonna catch us a big old fish. Guys, I got my buddy Ephus tying on some limb lines. I promise you I'm gonna do a little bit here in a little while, but sometimes I can drive a little better than he can, so that's what we're doing. We're trying to get him used to tying these knots, and right now I think he's on the bottom. We got 2 out right now. We're gonna try to get as many as we got. I think we got maybe 15, but so far we've got 2 lines on a small tree. We're just gonna cruise along this little bank here. And see, we're kind of out here in the middle of the lake, and the reason for that is we can catch them here. So that's what we're gonna do. We've had some real good success in this area in the past. Last time they snuffed us out, but we didn't get to go after them like we wanted to. Right now we about to get them, so we're gonna show you how we eat them all at the same time. We can get in this tree right here, one of these smaller limbs on the outside. Guys, we really like fishing in these trees. It's kind of shallow here, and right now we're tying lines, we're not baiting them, but if we can get them in the shallows, they'll come up and feed here at night. And if we can get them feeding, we can get them. All right, we got a total of 4 out, guys. To find us another tree. We're trying to do 2 per tree. That way we just ain't got to move around a whole lot, and it kind of opens up our options. We're gonna go find us another limb, and we're gonna get after them old catfish. Meow. I get my little jig here, and I unroll my limb line. This is a lot better than just sitting here having to tie each one on and put the weight on. I've done it like that for years. And there you go, we're ready for the next one. So I'll go find another spot, and I'm gonna put it pretty close to the one I was just at. We'll ease in there. I'm trying to let the boat coast. When it gets up there kind of closer, I'm gonna kick it in reverse for a couple seconds, help me slow it down. We're moving pretty slow now, so it may help us. And it's where I can control it. So I'll run up here, throw my lead, got me a tree, got me a limb, and I just tie a basic slip knot. And I got my lead in the water where I want it. So I tie my knot up close to the top, so that my lead don't drift off too much. Now see, we pre-tie these. We got a lot of excess, we just throw it up in the tree. Then you're on to the next one. It's easier with a couple people on the boat. If you got one guy driving the boat and then you got one guy tying, that's ideal, perfect. Sometimes you may be by yourself, and if you are, that's a good way to do it. We're gonna put 3 on this tree because I see another perfect little limb, so why not, you know? Y'all stay around, y'all stay tuned, and we'll take y'all to the next part of this adventure. We got 11 limb lines out in one location right now. We got our favorite tree over here. Me and Hot Mama found this tree a couple years ago, but we're gonna tie 2 on it and 2 more over here, but we're gonna end up at, I think, 19 total. 19. So after this, we're gonna try to go get on some brim so we can have some fresh bait go on. We've got some shiners we got from Flint River Outdoors. We normally pick up some in case we just have a hard time finding brim. As hot as it is down here on the lake, they just they spread out, get in the shade, and sometimes they're not as easy to find, but we're gonna find some so we can get some bait. But man, it's beautiful and we loving it. We're gonna try to time Ephus on this one right here, y'all. Ain't nothing gonna be in his way. Ain't gonna be no excuses. And go. He touched the tree. That's 1. We'll flash the seconds up on the screen. I'm gonna pull on up, give him the phone, and I'm gonna tie one on for y'all. All right, go. Done. Done. All right, guys, that was part 1 of this adventure. We were tying on limb lines. I think we ended up tying on 17. The other 2, we just decided we didn't really have to tie them on. We can't catch a fish off of 17 limb lines. Something's wrong with us anyways. But now we're gonna go see if we can find a spot, get some shade, try to catch some brim. I think the heat index is like 103 out here today, but we'll see if we can find us a spot, cool off. Maybe we can catch us a few brim. If we can get us enough brim, we're gonna probably try to throw go over here under this train trestle and try to catch us a big old catfish from the deep 30-foot water, but on poles. But for now, we're gonna keep kind of easing along here and see if we can find us some brim. All right, guys, we think we located some brim here, so we are going to try to catch some. The mayflies are out. I think that's gonna help us out some. Got a little red worm, a little wiggler. They're not as small as they used to be. Now they've got a little bigger. I don't know what the deal is, but down there, got him. Oh, he come off. And I got tangled on the only tree around, looks like, y'all. Hold on. That fish was a Boy Scout because he knew how to tie my stuff into a knot. But what he didn't know is I'm coming back for him. All right, here we go, round 2. Got him. There he is. All right, guys. That's the first brim of the day. He's not bad. Decent size. He'll probably bring us a big old Appaloosa. You gonna throw him in the bait well? That water's probably colder than what he was just in. Get my worm fixed back up. See if we can't find us another brim over there. He must have told his buddies on the way out. They got me. They got me. Oh, that one didn't hear him, I promise you. Oh, we got a little drag coming off. Don't worry, I just ain't got it set right. That's another one. I can show you guys a little better. Well, if we was hungry, we could eat him. Yeah, pretty color. We'll see if we can find one with a real bright yellow belly here in a little while. And we still got our same worm, so we're gonna fish him. All right, guys, we're in a new location. New location means more fish, hopefully. My man Ethan's gonna beat me to the first cast, and that's okay. He'll show me where the fish are when he loses it, and then I'll catch it. And if y'all won't laugh at that, I will, because I think it's pretty funny. Ethan usually laughs at it, but not when it's about him. All right, guys, we just pulled one out of here. I had to swap to Ethan's phone. My phone overheated. Try to tell you it's hot out here. Oh, we got one. If I can reel him in fast enough. Yeah, look at him, y'all. This is what I'd call perfect bait size for us. We've had success catching fish at that size. Now, I know bigger fish are better, but that's just what we got, so that's what we're gonna use.
Yeah, there's no stopping and starting.
Dang, yo, that fish come off probably because I yanked him out of the water. If I could fish a little better. Got that one reeling in, guys. Maybe that's the key today. Oh, yeah, look at that. Ain't bigger than Ephus's head.
That's good eating side there. I got it.
I wanna show the people. Guys, that's a beautiful fish. It'd be pretty if he didn't have all that dirt on him. But he kind of fell off the hook, but that's okay. Guys, Eva's done got him a little warmouth. When I mean little, I mean real little. They like to stay in rocks, and there's some rocks up under here for the road. I'm trying to get him to show y'all. They usually got some real pretty color in them. He gone. Little warmouth. He got some strips of blue in him. That one look like a female. Got a big old belly. Boy, I tell you, this filming shit makes everything hard. You got one? That one flipped around and got up under his fin and everything, but I did hook him in the mouth. Just to be clear. Oh, Lord almighty, goodness gracious. He was definitely a small one. Y'all look at that. Smallest one of the day. He ain't no bigger than your finger.
Sure will take him.
But he's definitely going catfish hunting tonight. Oh, Ephus has got him one, y'all. Yes.
Took him before I could even flip the bell down.
What's up, guys? We are just finishing up at one of our spots, brim fishing. We're gonna try to go put over here to another one. We're still, really the only thing we're trying to do is stay out of the sunshine, but hopefully here before too long we'll start setting our limb lines. We're gonna throw about 5 noodles out. I think that's all, but we're gonna set our limb lines a little closer to dark. If you set them too early, turtles will start eating your bait, and that don't help you none. So we're gonna ease on over here and see if we can't catch a few more brim, and then we're gonna get after them old catfish.
It's a big one.
Yeah, guys, we got another one. Pretty fish, y'all. We can.
Probably need to. Got one?
I got a good one, I think. He swallowed it. Okay, guys, I just broke off trying to get pretty far in there. We're looking for about 1 or 2 more, and I think we're gonna say we got enough bait. We really want a lot more bait, but I don't think we're gonna get it. And Ethan's got one, I think. No, he's hung. All right, guys, here we are. We're about to start baiting these limb lines. It's still a little early, but we're gonna go ahead and get a start on it because weather report is we might get some weather tonight, and I'd rather have a jump on it than later. But we're pulling up to the first one. I'm gonna show you as if we didn't have any help. I wish we had a third person here to film, but we don't. So I'm just gonna show you as if I was by myself. We're gonna pull up to this thing. Once I get to the tree and the string, that's all you need. All right, guys, on the way up, go reach in there and grab a bait. Got a bunch of shiners, but I want to put something good on here. That's a pretty big shiner. We're going to use him. And I'm gonna let him go. Shiner number 2, you pinch him real hard so he don't fall out the boat. And I'm gonna just hook him through the top of the nose right there. All right, this is all we look for. My buddy Ephus is grabbing me a big old brim. Now the brim, I hooked them a little different. I usually go right through the top of the back. That way he can sit there and swim around. And send him to the bottom. And let the soldier fight the good fight.
I mean, dang, dude.
Sometimes fishing's called tangling. I mean, and I don't know what it is, but just
That's one without the.
everything in the world just gets tangled. And this is the one Ethan done. And it ain't even no good to him. I'll tell you what, We told y'all we was gonna show y'all the real life, and this is it. That's how things happen sometimes, but just gotta stay strong and keep on rolling. All right, so we're baited up. Now we just set it out and kind of wait. We'll let y'all know if we get anything. Stay tuned. Guys, so far everything's been a little slow, I say. It's been about 45 minutes, and we just kind of come over here and check this side, but we got a little rainstorm. Looks like it's gonna come right across the lake. It may go a little south of us. I think we're just gonna get wet, but it ain't no thunder or lightning. It won't last long, but if anything, we'll get up under the bridge and find a little shelter. But we're gonna ease back over here to our other spot and see if we ain't got a noodle dancing or a limb a shaking. Either way, something's gonna be moving, I hope. If it is, we're gonna eat some fish tomorrow. I can guarantee you that. What you think, Ethan?
That sounds good.
My man said he thinks it sounds good. He's had our catfish before. He knows what it tastes like. Good. It's real good. That was convincing, wasn't it, folks?
It's delicious.
Delicious. Delacour. Creme de la creme.
Get a little delay in the way.
Almost like the ocean out here. Anyways, no, we ain't boring y'all. Y'all keep following us along. We'll show y'all a good time. Guys, we got a suspect limb. Honestly, I think it could be our brim being a little lively, but we're gonna check it anyways. We definitely got a little bit of shake going on here. What we got? Oh yeah. Yeah, look at there, folks. All right, guys. We did not go over today. We got us a little catfish. He ain't much, but he will eat. She's gonna be so proud of us, y'all. All right. First one of the night. We are gonna keep going, and hopefully we get some more. Y'all stay with us. So guys, we were in the beginning, we weren't throwing noodles out, and that was because we thought the rain was gonna hit us, and it still may hit us. But now we're in the process of on the way between. We got limb lines set up in different locations, pretty much making a breadcrumb path between us over here and us over there. And we just keep kind of going back and forth checking our lines. We keep doing that because, like I said, the sun's still up, turtles eat the bait off. We just kind of keep refreshing it, looking at them. We don't keep checking the lines. We'll check the lines about once every hour, see if it's got bait or not. But we're just dropping limb lines. Not limb lines, we're dropping noodles. I get them mixed up all the time. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But that's what we're doing. I'll show you that's what we're doing. Okay. We're almost back to our limb line area. Just drive by a few trees while I've got you here and see if we've got anything on it. Coming up to the first of the 11 lines we got. There was a fish on here, well not this tree, but the second tree last time. So we'll just kind of, like I said, we'll just give them a ride by. Right now I don't see the first tree shaking at all. Sorry guys, I had to put you down there for a second. I couldn't find my other limb line, and the reason was something's done come by and clipped it and had the string all up in the limb. So maybe we had something big on there and they'll come back and eat it again or something. Maybe that was the same line that we caught our first fish on, so maybe we got it sitting right in front of a good hole. Watch these a little better, and I tell you, I think we're losing them because we got a lot of them on J hooks. I've had a little bit more success running circle hooks on limb lines, but I'm kind of doing a little test method here. But so far we've technically lost 2 fish on J hooks and caught 1. Guys, I think we're about to get a little wet. Thing come out of nowhere, which is not usual, and y'all can see behind me too. I don't know, we might go ahead and start trying to pick our things up. Wind's picking up, we're about to sure enough get some rain. We'll see y'all in a little while. Guys, I sure thought it was going to rain on us, and it still may. Let me show you. That is rain. We're sitting right in front of it. It's raining that way. It may miss us. Right now, we're still just kind of waiting it out. We were hoping for a couple more fish to go with that one. Worst case scenario, we've got some freezered up. Oh, Lord, I thought that went in the boat. I thought it was trash. I'm trying to make it go in the boat. Guys, we got one. We're trying to beat the storm. We just saw it come out the water. I hope he holds on it. Maybe a gar, I'm not sure. But we're going to check it out. Come off. No, he's on there. Gar. Pull the limb line. Got us a gar, guys. Chilling in the parking lot, huh? What's up, guys? So we're back today. This is the next morning. We had to get off the water. It was raining. We got home and everything else. But what we're going to do is go ahead and clean this fish up. Be completely honest with you, we're not going to cook them until the next day. We only caught one out there on the water, which means we didn't have enough to feed the family. So we've got some in the freezer that we're going to lay out. We got a whole gallon bag. We'll have a ton of fish. But anyways, here we are. And another good thing about this hunt deck on this boat is it doubles as a fish cleaning station sometimes. But we're gonna take this catfish. We caught him yesterday. I know there's different ways to clean them. We're just gonna kind of fillet this off. These rib bones and meat and all. I don't know if I really want to fight for it, But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find where that rib ends, right about here, and I'm gonna go down and go in all the way till you feel bone. Once you feel that bone, you're gonna angle that blade and just go down that backbone. Real easy like. And I always stop right there short of the tail because it kind of helps me hold. Look at that meat, beautiful. Then I'll just kind of pinch right here because it's easier to hold that way. Go down till you get close to that skin. When you get to that skin, ease that blade along, and I just kind of more or less pull. I'm pulling the fish, I'm pulling the skin up under here. And it's just kind of letting my knife work back and forth to get as much as I can off of it. And there we've got one beautiful fillet. Now the skin's still on it here a little, and I'll kind of fillet that on off some. I got a little too aggressive on my skin pulling, but hey, it happens. Next fillet, I won't be so aggressive. This is not my normal fillet knife. Don't know where mine is. Kind of like everything else. But look right here. We've got a beautiful piece of fish here. We'll put it in a bag after we cut it up here in just a second. Right now I'm just gonna kind of leave it there. Flip this fish over. Kind of the same thing. This time you can kind of angle up a little bit if you want to. But you're gonna make a cut right through here. Work right down that backbone. Flip it over. I like to get closer to the edge so I can kind of hang my knife off even. Fillet number 2. Got a little bit of skin left on here. And I'm telling you, I think it's my knife. Give me a hard time, but there we go. Now we got 2 fillets. I'll actually come in and slice because when you're cooking these things, let me show you. This side is thinner than this side. So if you throw both of these in the fryer at the same time, guess what? This side's gonna take longer to cook than this side. So right here we got 3 little pretty nuggets. Same thing with this. Bite-sized nuggets, that's what we're looking for. I'll probably cut this one. Might get a little bit more off of this one. So there's our nuggets. Gonna try to ease up in here and see if I can get on the back side of these bones and cut this chunk out here. So far, so good. Got to find the easiest way to get in here, but I think we got us a good piece of meat right here. Just kind of fold it back. Yeah, that'll eat right there, y'all. I'm gonna kind of fillet the top of this off. And that's its own little chunk in itself. All right, guys, so that's pretty much the basic process of cleaning and eating fish. Cleaning fish. I'm gonna say we won that round. That was round 2. We won that round. We got a fish. We didn't get into them like we normally do, but I think the weather plays a big role in that process. It's gonna be a day where we bring y'all one and we catch a bunch. We're gonna go, we call it a 200-pound weekend. But what I do now is just kind of rinse this fish off. I'm gonna drop it in this bag. And this is how we get it airtight. Fill the bag up with water somewhat. Squeeze the air out. Squeeze the water out. As you're squeezing that water out, pull it on. That's an airtight bag. And then when you freeze it, your fish is sitting there in water. And that's how we usually do it. There's a little bit more water in this bag than I want there to be. But like I said, usually we got it full of fish and there's not much water and you just kind of squeeze it out. You got it airtight and it'll last in the freezer a decent amount of time. But what's so good about this boat? Hunt that, you just do this right here and you're ready for next time. So that was the catch clean process of this video. The cook will be coming shortly. Shorter to you than it is to me. We're eating them tomorrow, but you'll see it in just a second. Guys, welcome back here. So we are finally to the moment we've all been waiting for. The cooking. And the secret sauce, the secret recipe that we've got going on here that absolutely turns our fish into some of the best you've ever had is Louisiana hot sauce. No, we're not sponsored, but this is what we've done our entire life. Or my entire life growing up, my family, everybody I've ever been around in my family cooks this way. And I promise you guys, if you try it, you'll love it. Now I told you we were gonna lay out multiple fish, and we decided not to. We are strictly using the only one fish we caught. That's gonna leave about 3 pieces of fish per person, and I think that's gonna be enough. Because we're also gonna have grits, we're gonna have baked beans, we're gonna have slaw, I think we're gonna have a couple more things. Y'all pay attention. We'll just show y'all. So, Louisiana hot sauce. Let's fill it up. Now people like to marinate their steak and stuff. They like to soak their meat and special things. So why not soak your fish? And what this does is it gives it the flavor of the hot sauce without spice. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave this in here and we're gonna let it soak for probably 2 hours. And after it soaks, we're gonna batter it up and throw it in some grease. But as for now, this is what we're doing. There we go. Just let it soak. Let it get that flavor. And I promise you guys, try this one day, you'll love it. But for now, see y'all in a little while. All right, guys, I come across a baby squirrel here. My dog was trying to get it, and in my defense, I said, well, let me grab some gloves because I know he's going to try to tear me up, and he did. When I went to grab him, well, he went to try to bite me through these gloves. But it's just a little baby squirrel that I saved from my dog. I'm going to go see if I can let him go, and maybe he'll be safe, but it's pretty cool. I wanted to show y'all.
Hey guys, Hot Mama checking in. Except Cody's outside getting ready for the fish, so I'm doing the inside work. And we're making coleslaw. So I get the tri-blend color coleslaw, one with less cabbage and carrots in it because my family's a little picky, so we go easy. So that's in there. Normally we're making this for a bunch of folks, so it's very rare that we do it for one serving kind of thing, so I got to look up my recipe. Sugar, Oh, 2/3 cups. Nope. Well, I don't even know. Fourth cup of sugar. Mayonnaise, it says 2/3. I don't have any measuring cups really just yet. So we're just gonna do big helpings of mayonnaise. 3 of them. Okay, that's in there. Make a mess, we'll clean that up later. Next on the list is vinegar, 1 tablespoon. Probably should have got a napkin to wipe this excess off of mayonnaise. Tablespoons are the big spoons. I got a little spoon, so we'll just do a hefty 1. That will be good. You don't want to overpower the vinegar because vinegar is vinegar. Apple cider vinegar at that, not red wine vinegar. Next, we have 2 tablespoons of milk. Same thing with the spoon. So we're just doing with the little one. 1, 2. And some salt and pepper to taste. I'll be right back with that. I always do my pepper first. That way you know how much salt you're putting in there. And then everyone can flavor it as needed. Now we're just gonna mix this up.
Guys, we are back here. We are outside. I'm going to fry this fish up on my Blackstone. There we go. All right. What we're gonna do is we let this get real hot. So normally we fry with peanut oil. We don't have peanut oil, so we're frying with vegetable oil. It will be the same. So we're gonna put a good helping of grease in here. Called about that much. Half the pan. Guys, I know this isn't really meant for frying. This is what we use it for. It works out pretty good. Now our fish has been marinating in this hot sauce for at least 2 hours. Hot Mama's in there. I know she's done made coleslaw. She's making baked beans. She's making grits. There may be something else that I'm probably forgetting. Oh, she's doing fish sticks for kids. But anyways, New Orleans style fish fry is gonna be our batter. We like this. We've always used it. Usually turns out to be pretty good. And I'll just pour a good healthy helping in this bag here. It's my mixing bag. And then we'll just take our fish one piece at a time. Look at that, it's gonna be good, y'all. I can't wait. Now, a little napkin, kind of wipe up. And get a little shaking around. Make sure to get every bit of this fish covered if we can. So, step 1, marinate in hot sauce. Step 2, shake in New Orleans style Louisiana fish fry. We use Zatarain's a lot too, but we're gonna see how this Louisiana turns out. We like it, and then we're gonna kind of debate on which one we like the most. So y'all stay tuned for that. We'll bring you back when this grease gets hot. See y'all in a minute. All right, guys, I prematurely did a water check on my grease to see if it was hot, to see if I could bring y'all along, and it is popping. So I'm gonna take it as it is ready. Take my first piece of fish here and lay him down. Oh yeah, we are cooking. It's not gonna take these pieces long, they're not huge. We just want bite size. Need to move some pieces around in here. Put as much as we can, utilize our space and our time. Probably fit one more. We'll wait till next round for these two. But, anyways, we are frying these babies up. I'll show you in real close. We got to where I fry on it pretty frequently, and it's a lot easier. You know, we fry inside and stuff too, but it makes more of a mess inside. If it splatters off of this blackstone or out of this pan, guess what? It's on the blackstone, and grease on the blackstone is good. So, I don't know. We like cooking outside. We like doing it this way, and it works out pretty good for us. But we'll pick you up when we pull this fish out. All right, guys, we are golden brown. And a lot of the times we got a big old pot, and when the fish start to float, normally that's a good sign they're done. This little pot, they're not gonna necessarily float, so we're looking for a golden brown color. And we definitely got that. So I put it inside of a bowl and I used napkins. Try to dry some of that grease up because you don't want soggy fish. And I have found that if you'll put napkins between them, like your layers that you're cooking, your pieces, you won't have soggy fish. That's what I have found. I'll show you what I mean by that. So I got 4 pieces down in here in the bottom. So now I'll just throw my napkin over, like so, and throw more on top of it. Now we'll set this to the side. Our grease is still hot. And we go in with round 2. This should be our last round. I think we had 10 pieces of fish. I wish y'all could smell this. It smells so good.
Hot Mama back. We're getting ready to make some baked beans, Bush's baked beans. So I'm just gonna crank that with my can opener, and we're gonna put it in the pot. And we're gonna start cooking slowly, making sure that fish gets done just in time. Stay tuned. I need a new can opener. Next, we have the grits. 4 cups of water for 4 servings. You know, we're gonna have more than we need because that's just how grits work. I think they double in size. So we'll let this water boil and then we'll add our grits. Stay tuned.
And open my fry. Now these things are going to cause a commotion. What's up, guys? We got everything done and cooked. We might have missed a few things, but everyone is starting to fix their plates. Cheese grits, coleslaw, baked beans. Got some fries and fish over there on the table. And I'm gonna show you guys a house tour here shortly. So we're about halfway done with this thing, but we went ahead and moved into it because we were tired of a camper and a little Yoda building we had. But we're working on it. So we got a temporary table.
Hi, vlog.
Anyways, we're fixing our plates and getting ready to get things done. Start eating on this stuff. Looks good though.
He was just making fun of my fries, so don't let him fool you guys.
I didn't say her fries look good. I just said everything else looked good. But we'll see y'all in a minute. All right, guys, we got everybody here. Everybody's got their plate. We're going to say the blessing real quick. Dear God, we want to thank you for this food. We want to thank you for giving us the ability to go out and catch fish, provide for our family, and nourish our bodies and minds, spirits, and everything else that makes us whole. Thank you for everything. Amen.
Amen.
I was touching that. It was hot.
And Ethan's our first contestant here.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. What we got, Aslan? No try yet? Mama?
Mama's still helping Case.
Case buzz. You gonna eat some fish?
She's got some.
She says she is.
And a fry.
Guys, we want to thank y'all for tagging along in this video. This is our catch, cook, clean, catch, clean, cook. Either way. Y'all stay tuned. Tag along. We enjoy making this stuff for y'all, and see you next time. In case bugs.
Bye.
Stay blessed.